I'm Kelly, and I have a British accent.
She had a dingo and a wallaby.
That's Australian.
That's my
Dingoes and wallabies are Australian. Everyone knows that.
It's the only thing I know how to say with an accent.
It is the only thing you know how to say.
I'm a lit kid, B.
We're back with another Mondays with Mom and Dad. I'm Mom, he's Dad. You want to just jump in with Insecure?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. So Insecure, this episode was Lowkey Trippin. Hey, Court. Yay. Okay, I'm happy now.
The episode started where Molly did exactly what I was expecting her to be, and she was fronting and was expecting for Issa to do what she always do, and that's come crawling back, and it didn't work out in her favor this go around.
But I thought it was pretty poor of Molly as a friend to be sitting there and seeing Issa about to walk in and kind of expecting it like, oh, let me just get my I don't care face on. Like, that was real lame, because it's like if she didn't see her and she was just on her phone, cool. But Molly was expecting Issa to come in and talk to her, and she was prepared to be a bitch for no reason.
Like, why is any of that even necessary? Like,
right, this is your best friend. Like why
at
wouldn't
the end
you be
of the day,
excited?
like, if you did something wrong and you felt like you dealt something wrong, your reaction and how you carry yourself will be in that light.
Mm-hmm.
She carrying herself in a way that, well, I'm gonna act like I'm doing good, and then Issa just gonna jump back in line. Mm-hmm. She just wanted for Issa to chase after her, and that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't get what she wanted.
I think the intro song was perfect for how we all feel about Molly. Of course, I can't repeat it, but it was pretty much perfect. It was suck up and die. Like, Molly is miserable. And I don't like that she still gets to enjoy her life. Like, Issa didn't even get to eat that night because she was so stressed out about Molly, but she gets to go on this amazing vacation with Andrew. She is finally, like, having a balance between work and dating. Like, she squeezes in the meeting, but she still makes her flight. Andrew's still patient. Like, I don't think any of it is fair. What did you think, or did you notice how Molly spoke to her assistant, Karen, who was another black woman?
Molly has been a trash can since last season. Probably beforehand, but that's when I really, when it started to sink in that, you know what? She ain't never had to want for nothing. She ain't never had to ask for nothing. So that's how you know that she expects everything to be given to her. You can
tell, like, she has, like, this entitled attitude. Like, she talks to Karen. Granted, Molly doesn't want to come into work on the day of her vacation. Like, no one does. We will all have an attitude. But it's like, this is another black woman who works for you, Molly. Like, this is the perfect time to uplift and support her.
Teach her the game. Don't shove it down
like,
her
don't
throat.
talk down to her. Like, Karen was like, good morning. Molly's like, where is such and such?
It takes nothing for you to say, you know what? This is why I'm in this box, or this is why I feel the way I feel. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, like, she said it, but she said it in a way where it was, at this point, the damage was already done. Right. Like, at the end of the day, like, hey, look, I have a job to do, which depends on you doing your job. Nothing more, nothing less.
I think that the show did a good job of, like, testing Molly and trying her, and she still was cool. However, I don't like that as soon as they got on the plane, she started trying to reroute the trip. Like, I know your brother wants to do X, Y, Z, but can we just chill? We didn't go on vacation to chill.
It just keeps circling back, because it's like,
it's all about Molly.
If y'all wanted it to be a solo thing, the brother shouldn't have been there.
Right.
We don't even know if the brother paid for the trip. Knowing how
We don't know who paid for what.
I almost went racist, but typically when the person that set up the trip and have all of the itinerary typically is the person that set up the trip, and they just worst case scenario collected the money. He put this all together. Shawty, this is what you signed up for.
You know how much it takes a lot to plan a couple's trip and actually have the couple show up and have a good time. Like, his brother was excited. You know, they're just the first time they're meeting Molly. So, like, they're excited to meet her. His girlfriend's like, oh, she's so beautiful. And Molly's just like, okay, thanks, girl. Like, whatever. Like, I gave Molly a point, though, because she was trying to reroute the trip. And as soon as Andrew was like, yeah, but how often are we in Mexico with my brother? She was like, okay, you're right. You know, let's just do it. Like, she tried to be a better Molly, but boy, it didn't last.
She ain't tried nothing. Andrew's the real deal, and he keeps proving himself time and time again.
She ain't got no choice but to get
that he the real deal. So she knows good and damn well she need to tighten it up.
Yeah, he
the
got
money,
Asian babe putting it down.
Money good.
Can't be no shrimp roll.
We going on our trips. We doing our thing.
Molly caught a win, and it's not fair because Andrew was patient, got champagne, show up, have a great time, and what did Molly do? Molly. Can we get to the bed, like, that sex scene?
Alright, she told this man she had tricks in the bag.
She said she had some stuff planned, baby.
I'm thinking you about to jump off the trapeze and swing from the ceiling fan, and you say, I got some panties. It's Fenty.
It's Fenty. Molly, where is your,
He the one came with the fun again.
He had to come with the toys to Mexico.
Solidifying he's the real deal. She won in this situation. She don't deserve him.
She don't deserve him at all. Because I'm telling you now, if we on vacation, I'm expecting the filthiest, nastiest stuff to go down. Like we're not talking about it.
We ruining this room.
Right. Girl. Now, you did look good in that dress you had on with the back out, because you ain't got no back rolls. Like, she ain't got no curves for real, so she could pull that off. But
if you ain't about to get nasty,
what you came for?
If the cuteness is just for fun, like, hey, I'm just cute.
Look at me.
Okay, and then what?
What you came here to do, girl? Like, Molly, plan vacations versus just enjoying the scenery. I was on Molly's side with the whole, like, not so much like trying to control the trip, like the way she was trying to do it at first, but more so like, I get her saying, like, let's just see how Mexico.
So the thing is that he knew his brother. And he said, hey, look, my brother gonna be on that. That's what he gonna be on. Yeah.
And as soon as he said 15 minutes, Andy was like, okay, an hour.
And see the thing is,
we're not doing that, bro.
It brings it back. Andrew's my guy.
Andrew is fire.
So, see, even then he knew what his woman needed and said, you know what, brother? This is the compromise.
He did. Like, that was for Molly.
I need 45.
Yeah.
I need another 45 on top of your 15.
Yeah.
For my woman.
I'm trying to see what's in the bag.
I want to see what she got. She done told me she got something in his little
now
bag.
Now I know it's panties. I could have told the nigga 15 minutes.
Yeah,
but
the 15 would have been cool.
So.
You know what I'm saying? So, but we're not going to just keep bigging up Andrew the whole episode. It was a Molly episode.
But Andrew, okay, it was a Molly episode. And we're going to get to where Molly messed it up. Molly was fine. She was looking good. She was spending time with her man. Everybody was getting along. And then what she do? Go get towels, right?
Did she Negro?
She Negroed. She Negroed it up. She went to go get towels, right? Molly actually is staying at this resort, so I get it. It's a little more like my room number. Like, girl, you just saw me with them people. Anyways, the woman who's giving her the towels, first of all, is Puerto Rican. So it's like, or Mexican. So it's like, Molly, why would you even think it was a race thing? Like, she's a person of color also. And she really was just doing her job. Like, we don't know. I know POC don't really count. But still, I don't think she was being racist. Because we didn't hear how long those other people were in front of Molly with the girl. She could have asked them for their room key too.
It absolutely was a race thing. And here's why. I've interacted with Mexican people. And one thing that is for goddamn sure is that Mexican people, and feel free to correct me in the comments, that they view people of fairer skin of higher value. There's a study that I saw online. I'll share this with you when we get off of this. That they sat a bunch of Mexican babies in front of baby dolls and said, which doll is the bad baby? And they all grabbed the black one.
Yeah. Okay.
So they're conditioned to think that it's in their culture to think that fair skin is a good thing.
But in this,
your job is to be prepared for that, no matter what, 100% of the time. I'm gonna question.
No, y'all niggas ain't staying here.
I know y'all gonna. I'm gonna question y'all anyway. So it's your job. It's our job, and that's kind of what the Asian dude was kind of getting at. It's up to you to respond to it in a proper way.
Right. I get what he was saying.
So when she got spicy, she should have been like, "In car."
I get
bitch.
it. He's like, you should have already like knew that was coming. So it's like, just have your stuff together.
She realizes it now.
But it's like, you know, like, and especially because Molly is black and a lawyer, it's like you kind of know how the world works from the other side. So it's like you should have already peeped game and been like,
that's why it's disappointing.
Just so you have nothing to say to me. But Molly really gives people reason to feel the way they feel. Like, even when she's in the right, the way she treats and talks to people, it still makes her wrong. People just like, oh, you done asked them for no. Girl, you don't know what I asked them.
She picks the wrong time to be entitled. Every single time.
And she picks and chooses.
She keeps thinking that her bag gets to dictate where she can speak.
Yeah.
And that's bad to say. It's bad to say. But at the end of the day, everybody here paid the same amount of money to be here, just like you did, shawty. Everybody did. I'm going to ask you for your card.
Yeah.
And you need to be on point because I already don't think you deserve to be here.
So it's like if you expect it, you can't really be disappointed. She's already like in a space where she needed to chill out. She should have taken that time to be like, you know what? I'm on vacation. Like, almost like a... She was
looking for somebody to set off.
There was that too, but then also like on her best behavior. Like, you're on vacation with your man and his brother for the first time. Like, can you imagine the way they're already judging you? Like, you're new, you're an outsider, you're a whole nother race. Andrew didn't even feel comfortable speaking his native language in front of Molly. Did you notice that?
Because Molly is going to Molly. Everything is...
That's the thing.
It's silver platter with Molly.
I didn't think she was going to Molly that bad. Because you're on vacation.
It's silver platter with Molly 100% of the time.
Like, she did the zip line.
So, like...
They were having fun. And then... She mollied.
That's
how we talk. And you're wanting to be, you know, you're wanting to be in our family. At some point, you're going to have to adapt to how we talk and be okay with it. And not assume that we're talking about you.
I can't tell you what lingo you can have with your peers and your family.
Yeah, this is your
brother. And you cannot tell me the lingo to have with my peers and my family. The segment was very much so needed because it kind of put us as a people kind of in a place. Because it's like, you know what? Everybody that's not white struggles. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is, granted, it's levels to it, but we all struggle different. And guess what? We all respond to it different.
Because you, a slant-eyed Asian man, go through some prejudices as well. It's not like he was a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white man telling her, hey, Molly, you need to chill. Because he's like, look, I feel the same way, sis, but you're the one on the other side of the table. Like, focus on that. We're here on vacation. They're basically, like, it sounds bad, but it's like, Molly, if you really wanted to pull a card, Shorty was getting you a towel.
She's serving you.
You were above her already however you thought you were. So it's like, why did you feel the need to, like, flex that even more? I feel like Molly sees people where they're at and decides to push them even further down. Like,
whether you think of it or not, and even whether she think of it or not, she's in the same box with you.
And this is the second time in this episode that Molly has talked down to another woman. I don't like that.
Absolutely. But notice how she dialogues with the coworker that she kind of screwed over a little bit.
Torian?
Yeah, she real timid and tiptoe.
She know.
It's with men, period. So, like, even with Andrew.
Look how she let Andrew check her. She would go to Andrew and apologize real quick. Every time. But never to Issa or any other woman.
Molly, you hate yourself in this projection. You don't know no better yet, and you don't realize it.
You gotta love yourself, baby girl.
You're attacking your own. You're attacking the mirror.
Don't do that. Yeah.
You literally attacking the mirror.
Remember when? Okay, and not to backtrack, but remember when she found out her dad cheated on her mom? Instead of being angry with her dad, she was angry with her mom and was like, "Why would you stay? And you're weak and you're this." Molly has a problem with women. Period. Lawrence is back. Lawrence is back.
So how are we getting into Lawrence? Because I'm so disappointed. I hope I'm wrong.
Wait, what do you think he... No, shut up. No.
No.
Listen, no. Because I'm so excited about Lawrence being back. But listen, this is why I think he's back. I think Lawrence went to San Francisco for a new job. I think woot woot or something is popping.
The woots are wooting?
I think the woots are wooting. I think Lawrence went back. I think Lawrence went to San Francisco for a job, right? I think that he called, because we saw in this preview, like, this is spoiler alert, guys. I'm kind of glad it was Issa. But no. I don't think it's to get back with her. I think it's to tell her I'm moving to San Francisco and I got my boop together. Like, Lawrence, he got a haircut, baby. That's an interview haircut.
This is what happened.
I think somebody pregnant, too.
You know what? Put in the comments if you think I'm wrong.
What'd you think?
I think that Lawrence had a conversation with Condola, and Condola raised the concern of, but you know what? You still like
your ex.
You like Shorty still. As a man, we done been there. I only can speak to the fellas right now. Fellas, we done all done been there. Where, you know what? You know, you jump off the porch and say, you know what? I'm gonna try to feel out. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, see what everything like. Everything.
I mean, would it be like nothing?
I kind of like the hamburger with the sliced bread versus the bun.
Nigga, I'm a hamburger bun, okay? Don't try to slice bread me. You know what?
She cut the crust off my PBJ.
Issa little corny jokes was cool. These LA girls is crazy.
He done got burnt.
He has.
He done got a train ran on him.
It wasn't even a fun train.
They made him look like he hopped off the porch and realized that being a thought wasn't all that groovy. Are you kidding?
YouTube money. Ha! I just wanted him to cuss. Anyways.
Daniel, the Nordic flute guy.
Them beats though.
This is the easiest way to know that Daniel wasn't busting it down like you think he was that one episode. She ain't knocked on that door not one time.
She didn't. It's no way you could be upstairs and I'm not like, are you still
Hey, let me check that new beat. I heard you making a new beat.
Oh, this is fire! Oh my god, this is Nordic sound. Because I'm trying to smash. Okay, so overall, I think if I had to give this episode a rating on 1 to 10, I would give it a 7.5 because
it was a Molly episode.
It was a Molly episode, but we did get an Issa episode, which I hope they do this, though. I hope we get a Kelly episode, because I do want to see more about Kelly, because I love Kelly.
Kelly, my girl, but do we need 45 minutes of her chasing after...
Say it so you can get canceled.
Last episode, she had a British accent.
That was fire. If I'm Kelly and I have a British accent...
She had a dingo and a wallaby.
That's Australian.
That's my
Dingoes and wallabies are Australian. Everyone knows that.
It's the only thing I know how to say with an accent.
It is the only thing you know how to say. We think Lawrence is coming back for Issa because he got his
that ain't what
together.
you thought. That ain't what you thought. That ain't what you thought.
I don't think that Lawrence is coming back for Issa. I think he will try it. I think that Issa should stick with Nathan. She likes Nathan. He showed up for her, came through with the Live Nation plug, explained everything. They had sex on a Ferris wheel. She got to stay with Nathan.
So my prediction for the remainder of the season is this. And feel free to tell me I'm dumb in the comments. Here, there, everywhere.
They ain't going to tell you you're dumb.
I think that Lawrence want that old thing back. And I think that Nathan going to beat his ass. I think that Issa's going to dismantle Team Lawrence because I'm Team Lawrence.
You think she going to give him some, though, and then be like,
I think that Lawrence going to get beat up.
Thanks.
Lawrence is getting beat up last episode. You heard it here first.
Nathan's light skin.
You heard it here first. Lawrence is getting beat up last episode.
Okay, and you heard it here first. Issa is not going to give up the cooch. I'm Mom.
I'm Dad.
And this has been another episode of Mondays with Mom and Dad. Stay tuned.